Dear Reddit, what is your weirdest dream or nightmare you've ever had? My first memory was a nightmare I had when I was around 5. I remember it vividly, and I have no idea why it scared me so much. I look back and laugh at it, because it is so weird. Anyways, my friends and I were all playing in my childhood home. Then there was a knock at the door. My friend went to open it, and there was Barney at the door. My friend invited him in, but every time he looked at me he had evil, red eyes. No one else noticed this. Eventually, Barney tried to get everyone outside. I followed hesitantly, and as soon as I stepped outside I saw that Triceratops character charging everyone with her horns, and had glowing red eyes. That was when I realized they were out for blood. I tried to get everyone to run, but they wouldn't listen. I watched Barney and the Triceratops take down my younger brother, and that's when I woke up. Dude, a purple T-Rex and a yellow Triceratops with red eyes was leading you outside to murder you. How the hell is that not scary? Especially for a 5-year-old. 2 weird dreams. 20 years from now, my future wife and I buy my former high school and turn it into a house. Had a wife in the military, either deployed or deceased, and around 10 to 12 children. I told these 2 dreams to my friend, and he stitched them together to form what he calls the prophecy. Dude, your dream wife is a ducking badass for having 10 children while on active duty military. Or expertly skilled at avoiding deployment. Deploying babies. Being chased through an abandoned hospital Scooby-Doo style by the 1940s Wolfman, while everything was black and white. I'm imagining the hallway shot where they keep showing up in different doorways. My best friend took me to some farmland during a time when it was covered in a thick layer of snow, gave me a large squirt gun, and told me to spray the cows as they came in. I take one look at the cows, and I get sad, and throw the gun into the snow. The farmer, or a farmhand, sees us, yells and curses at us, and makes us line up against the fence. I swear to him that it was all my friend's idea. This large mob of people consisting of everyone I know gathers around to watch this unfold, and at some point, my friend says something to me. In that moment, I fly into this murderous rage, grabbing him by the throat and screaming, "You son of a bitch, I'll ducking kill you, duck you, duck you." His face is getting redder and redder with every squeeze. Finally, my mom pulls me away, and I let him go. Yo, what the duck? I have no idea what that dream meant. It's a warning. Someday, you'll understand. I actually have some of mine written down, so I'll just copy paste my favorites notes onto here. Jack Black is in a movie about a mid-low tier ranking gangster, addicted to pain meds pulling off insane heists and murders. So lower tier gangsters stop trying to kill him and his friends for his spot. This happens after he finds his dead friend with a 7 of diamonds playing card, with the letter J burned into it. Gang is ranked by playing cards. Ace is new guys, King is big boss, Jack is currently 7, and the card was a sign that they were coming for him. At one point, he gets high in the back of a garbage truck and thinks he's in Lego Star Wars. Police trying out his weird mannerisms, one of Jack's mannerisms, to try to connect him to the crimes. Jack catches the police chief in high heels when he tries breaking into the station. Finds out while spying on Chief that his friends were going to double-cross him. Name of the movie will be Jack Black's Black Jack. That first part actually sounds like a really cool idea for a movie. But the second part sounds like an amazing idea for a movie. I had a dream a couple of hours ago about a man named Lewis that moved to Australia from America after years of abuse from his father towards him and his sisters. One of his sisters passed away. It felt so real and I felt such a strong connection. I tried looking it all up, but alas, couldn't find anything, because it wasn't real. It's got me really ducked up, to be honest. I contacted this person, and we connected and I loved him. But it was just a dream. Then I woke up, back to this depressing lonely reality. I had this reoccurring dream. I'm in my town center and I see a huge mushroom cloud exploding in the distance. It's fast approaching and I jump into the fountain in the last second since I'm extremely slow. As I go in, I can see the flames and destruction from underwater, and I emerge to see everything destroyed. I'm having this dream since I was 5 or 6 years old and it gets me every time. I'm 24. Through all those years, were you ever duck it, I won't go in the fountain? Even though I have lucid dreams, I can't control this one. And no, I never had sleep paralysis. Also, dreams hurt me, so I wouldn't really wanna even try to control it. One time I was fighting a horde of zombies in a train, kicking them, and one of them got a hold of my leg and bit me. I woke up from the pain and had a red patch on my leg, not teeth marks. And yes, every time I got hurt in my dreams I wake up to the pain. One time I got hit in the face with a brick, and my nose started bleeding and I fought off the attackers. I woke up to a bloody nose, and no, I don't have weak capillaries in my nose that would influence me having a bleeding nose so that it can manifest in my dream. It's likely that you're not getting hurt by your dreams, but that you are getting hurt in your sleep, and your dreams are interpreting your pain for you. Source: I once had a dream where I suddenly wasn't able to stand up straight, and everything hurt. Turns out, I had somehow maneuvered myself into the corner of the bed and wall, and was thus unable to straighten myself out in my sleep. I also had a similar animal bit me dream, but I woke up in the middle of that one to discover my arm being pinched between the mattress and the metal frame. I was jetpacking around my hometown, and this one asshole from there was trying to kill me. He crashed a ship by me, and my jetpack stopped working. So of course, I went back in time and asked some random new jogger to run after him when he landed. Did he catch him? I didn't stick around to find out. Pretty sure the naked man died though. An American hero. Donks out for new jogger. It's what he would have wanted. Walking into a castle and ending up in a giant room full of different breads. Guess I was craving bread. I dreamt I was a reporter chasing a story on the AIDS virus. I was alone on some deserted boardwalk when a woman suddenly approached me and said, "Here's your story," and tried stabbing me with a syringe. We fought and struggled, and I woke up punching my wall in a cold sweat. The syringe was either the cure for AIDS, the story, or AIDS. If the stranger injected it into you, this might have happened to you when you woke up. You found the cure for AIDS. You got the story. You got AIDS and ducking died. I once dreamed that I was being hunted by a human-sized pigeon. I woke up terrified. So basically Jurassic Park. The first night we got my pet cat when I was a little girl, I dreamt for 2 nights she would stop at nothing to kill me. She even killed my mother in one of my dreams. There were no gory details, thank goodness. But I vividly remember the cat sitting on my mother's corpse saying, "Your mother is no help to you now." I really loved the cat at the time, so I'm not sure where this came from. I've had a dream where I was walking in the corridor of my apartment at night. I spot an old woman with a cloth tied around her head to protect herself from the chilling cold. She was at the end of the corridor. I turn and look at her, and she looks up at me and drops her walking stick. Her eyes were black and her mouth twisted into a snarl. I was frozen to the spot. She started ducking, sprinting towards me, and I didn't hesitate to nope the duck out of there. I was extremely slow at running and the dream and the corridor never seemed to end. I turned around while running, and the old woman was inches from my face but was now smiling. She told me to stop and look at her. She was just about to say something when I woke up. It was 8:47 in the morning and my parents were in my room, packing. My mum was ironing out my clothes. We were moving to India from Singapore that day. It was 2012 and I was 11. When we went to our rented room for the time being in India, I shirt you not, the room number was 847. This one time at a sleepover when I was like 8, I woke up from a dream where me and my friend were running through a white tunnel, and right as I got to the end, I woke up. I saw the same friend sitting up, and I asked him if he was able to sleep, because I thought he was awake all night. He said he just woke up from a dream that he described as the same as mine. Welp, his house is haunted,